Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the Twin Flames. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? So before we get started, let's talk about these. This is a Twin Flame reading, but I just previously did a collective reading. So that being said, it didn't get the post on Instagram, and it's not letting me do that. So that being said, check that collective reading out on YouTube, on my YouTube page. So that being said, I will be putting a post up with the YouTube link there. So utilize that collective reading, y'all. Jewels was dropped in that bitch, okay? So utilize that shit for your journey, okay? So really go over there to YouTube and really check out that collective reading, because it won't be up today, all right? It'll be up tomorrow. Anywho, hopefully, if Instagram lets me be great. But anywho, but like I said, it won't be up on Instagram today, but it'll be on YouTube, okay? So what else? Yeah, let's talk about these twin flame readings before we get started. Remember, these twin flame readings are only energetic updates between you and your twin. So that being said, right, you gotta know God, get close to God. Number one thing, to even get into union, right, you gotta know God. Second, you gotta know yourself. Third, that's when your twin comes through. No, that's when your purpose comes through. Excuse me. Right? So you gotta get close to yourself. First of all, you gotta get close to God. Right? You gotta get close to God. Know God. And then next, you gotta know yourself. And when you know yourself, you know God. If you know God, you know yourself. Last but not least, that's where your purpose comes in. You need to step into what God needs you to be doing. Right? That's how you unlock union. Okay? So if you don't understand the concept that I just went through, you need to understand it to move forward through your journey. So that being said, use those collective readings to utilize. Those are here to be utilized. That's where the jewels are to help you on your journey. So once again, check that reading out on YouTube. It got mad jewels that was dropped in that bitch, okay? So if you're serious about your journey, tap into those collective readings as well as these twin flame readings, okay? All right, we're over. I'm rambling, y'all. Also, drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Let's go and share these vids as well. All right, let's get it popping. This side is you feminine. This side is your masculine. We're going to gain some insight, some awareness from the Archangel deck to start out this reading, okay? For the foundation, we will be using the energy oracle. Last but not least, we will be clarifying with the tarot, okay? All right, so once again, this side is you feminine, this side is your masculine, okay? Let's go and get it popping. What's going on with the twins in these moments in time here? What is going on with the twins in these moments in time here? What is going on with them? Starting off with the divine feminine, right? Feminine's been going through it, y'all. I can tell you, this energy kind of seeped through from the first reading. You're being tested, humbled, right? Feminines, you're always a student to life, okay? So if you've been on your job, if you've been slacking on your motherfucking job, first of all, you've been slacking. If you ain't been on what you were supposed to be on, what God had you doing, forgetting your plans, forgetting on where God wants you to be, then God through this current cycle has humbled. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this is that energy in these moments in time. Overall energy that I'm feeling here is a humbling energy. That the feminines are in a humbling energy. Very humble. Understanding these lessons overall. Check out that collective reading, y'all. Put you on. All right, what's going on with the feminines? One card. One card for the masculine. Perfect. Mutual energy between them both. One card. Perfect. Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. Too many cards. All right, so we got everyone's energy here. Okay. Starting off with the overall energy. The overall energy between you both right now is peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. This is going back to that stable, that grounding place when it comes to where the connection's going. This could be fifth dimensionally, this could be physically. Like I said, it's been a while, I don't even remember. Before I took my break here, I was talking about a lot of these masculines are getting ready to communicate. A lot of them are actually doing a lot of work. A lot of them are in this position of becoming divine masculines, despite if you see it or not, right? Behind closed doors, that's what they own, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. This is where that reset comes in between you both, right? This is that energy where you start to, you feminine, you start to remember who you are, and you start to release any baggage, any hurt that's been holding you back. You know what I'm hearing and seeing right now? You know the album Lemonade by Beyonce. I've said this before on this platform before. If you've seen the visual of Lemonade, it is a perfect demonstration on what healing is like. Okay, the way that album is laid out and how it, from start to finish, you can see the process of healing, the process of forgiving, the process of being better, to understanding your lessons and releasing that shit and letting it go, right? I love to use that as an example. This is that energy in these moments in time. There's an energy you've been through the cycle. You finally came through the cycle from being mad at your twin, not understanding your twin. Why did my twin hurt me, head ass, right? To, okay, I'm comprehending it. I can't hold on to no grudges. Shit happens. This is life. Especially when it comes to love. That shit is a dangerous game. Everybody get burnt. What I'm trying to say, you get burnt. If you get burnt, you get burnt. But it's a learning lesson which you will not tolerate. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to say everybody gets burnt. I want to say you're always at risk for it. That's why love is dangerous, because it is really blind. Right? So this is that energy in these moments in time. You're meant to come here to experience love. You're meant to come here to experience happiness, but you're also meant to come here to experience pain. You're also here to come to experience humiliation. All of those things, pain, suffering, humiliation, all of that helps you grow. This is for mutually between y'all both. Pain, suffering, humiliation humbles you, helps you grow, helps you get to where you need to go. Like I always say, you find your power in the dark. You find your power when you're in a space of survival. That fight or flight, yeah, that's when you find your power. That's when your power is delivered to you. That's when you discover who you are. You don't discover yourself in the light source. You get lazy in the light source. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. As long as you are understanding that you're constantly growing, you're constantly getting to where you need to go, and you're staying on your path, the both of y'all will be fine. There's a reset here overall. I went all around the corner with that, y'all. Let's keep moving forward. Feminines, energy for you. Yeah, take your power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Exactly. A lot of the feminines, there were some lessons that seeped through. There was some pain. There were some wounds that fucking reopened that we had to look at, that we thought we healed from, right? This is that energy that I'm feeling here. It's like there was some wounds here. You know what I'm saying? This is some wounds that you thought you overcame, and you had to go through the cycle. You had to go through this relearning, unlearning and relearning, right? This is that energy. I thought I went through this already. I thought I overcame this. Like God had to humble us to let you know, no, you're always constantly working on yourself. You're always constantly moving in new directions directions, but at the same time revisiting places in your life where you may need to clean some things, where you may have missed the spot, where you may have not all the way addressed certain things in your life, right? This is that energy in these moments in time for the feminines. It's like we had to revisit some things. We had to revisit some traumas. We had to revisit some old places to gain some new understanding. I repeat, we had to visit some old places to gain some new understanding. That's what it is. All right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the masculine? Healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet. Get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for obtainable health. Yeah, right now it's about what's best for me. Your masculine's in a place of hitting that peak of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And when you hit that peak of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, you finally bow down to a higher power that's greater than you. That's God. The moment that you realize that there's no other direction to go but going towards God, that's when your life changed. And this is where your masculine's understanding that. A lot of them are understanding that shit. I keep going north, south, east, and west, but I'm not ascending up. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time. If you going north, south, east, and west, you distracted, like D-Boom would say. But if you ascending up, what's up? God's up, like D-Boom would say, y'all. Then you moving towards God. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy for your masculine. A lot of them are realizing that they've been going the wrong way for a minute. It's time to reroute their life. This is that energy. Just like how you're looking at your life and your circumstances and what you've been going through. You're really understanding why you've gone through certain cycles. This is rubbing off on your twin as well. A lot of them are coming into a space like, why do I do the things that I do? Right? This is that energy. A lot of them are coming back to home, back to the source, back to who they originally were, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. A lot of y'all's masculines are coming home. They're coming home. So in this current cycle, make sure you are getting your shit together, feminine. Make sure you're in the space, in an open space to allow your masculine home. A lot of them are coming home. These are unexpected pop-ups. These are unexpected communication. And some of y'all may have not spoken to your twin for years. I said years with the S, right? A lot of them are coming home, regardless of your time frame, regardless of where you and your connection is. Your masculine's coming home. So make sure you're ready for that energy. Make sure you're ready to deal with that, right? In any way, shape, or form that you wish to deal with that. But make sure it's from God. Make sure it's coming from a space that God needs you to do. All right? All right, let's keep moving forward. We got the foundation for the both of y'all. All right, so we'll start out with you like we always do. The overall energy for this foundational energy is caring connections. Like I said, a lot of y'all's masculines are coming home. A lot of y'all masculines are being truthful. A lot of them are going to expose the truth to you. Make sure that you're ready for it. Not all of this shit has to do with romance. A lot of y'all's masculines are going to put you down on some things that they've experienced in their lives. Current cycles that they're going through, that they need help ascending from. That's what you're here for, feminine. First of all, you're here to help your masculine ascend, help a soul before you're here for romantic purposes. I repeat, you are first here to help a soul ascend, be better than what they were yesterday, a year ago, etc., before you are a lover to your masculine. So please do not get it twisted. right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Make sure you're on the purpose part of this journey. Not getting caught up in the romanticizing, over romanticizing this journey and forgetting about the purpose on why these journeys came together. All right? All right, let's keep moving forward. That's the overall energy for you, okay? So we got Angel of Love. Excuse me. Goddess of the Moon. Okay? Magician, basically. Magician in the mirror. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't touched these cards since then. But these readings been hitting right. So when I take those breaks like that, these readings be hitting right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, this is where it's at. But we got the Magician and Angel of Balance. All right, so with this combination of cards, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time here is that, like I said, that humbling energy, right? A lot of y'all's masculines are coming home back to a space where God needs you, where God needs them to be. So that being said, a lot of you guys are working on the heart space. Like I said, the perfect example is the album Lemonade, going through that cycle of healing, right? It kind of does a great job on showing that. Really communicating that or demonstrating that, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. A lot of you guys are now stepping into the roles of as a divine feminine. The bigger purpose of a divine feminine. Anybody can say they are fucking divine feminine, but not doing what they supposed to be. You can be a divine feminine, not on your shit. So what type of feminine are you? Right? This is that energy. A lot of the feminines are now stepping into their roles. So congratulations. All right, let's keep moving forward with your masculine, okay? Yeah. All right, before we get in that combination of cards, let's go on and address this overall energy for your masculine. We got Cornucopia. I think it's Cornucopia, aka my harvest card. A lot of the masculines are recognizing the harvest that you've been tilling for this union, or whatever type of union you guys desire. Whatever the harvest is between you and your twin. A lot of these masculines are now seeing it. A lot of these masculines are like, shit, I asked for her. I asked for her. I created her, or I created him. I asked for him or her. Now I have to answer this call. Now I gotta answer this. This is exactly what God gave me. Right? What I asked for. Because a lot of y'all's masculines didn't think what they asked for fucking exists. And I hear this shit from my masculine all the motherfucking time. That shit don't exist no more. That shit don't exist no more. What doesn't exist no more? Okay, motherfucker. But you don't realize that you manifested me. Voila. I'm here. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. A lot of y'all masculines are coming into awareness where they've been so blind, so distracted. Now they're rerouting, now they're realigning, now they're in this space of really looking and reevaluating their lives. Yeah, beautiful energy, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. We got Door to Spirit. If I can pick the card up, y'all. Oh, my God. Okay. Door to Spirit. Attachment. What is this? Crown chakra. And walking away. All right, so with this combination of cards, what I'm seeing here is a lot of them are stepping from their insecurities, from their attachment, especially if your mass is dealing with karmics, especially if your mass is dealing with motherfuckers that is not for them, if they've been attached to a negative situation, if they've been attached to some type of distraction, whatever this could be work, this could be a karmic, this could be a relationship, this can be anything. This can just be their own personal karma, right? This is that energy, whatever your masculine was attached to, or felt like your masculine couldn't free themselves from. Yeah, they finally have walked away from that. They're really following God right now. Like I told y'all, God is dealing with y'all's masculines right now. You need to allow God to work. Allow God to work in your masculine's life. It's none of your business on what's happening with your masculine. Just know God's working. I repeat, it's none of your business on what's going on with your masculine. Just know God is working on your behalf in your masculines. That's all you need to know. That's it. That's it. Not everything needs to be explained. Just know it's working. Just know it's working. As you are going through this grooming process, becoming who you need to be and seeing things for what it is, you're understanding the mirroring aspect between you and your twin. This is that energy. The more that you work on yourself, the more that you align yourself with your truth, the more that you release the outcome of how this journey needs to go. A lot of y'all have already released the outcome of how this journey needs to go, but it's like all of a sudden your mask is gonna pop the fuck up, right? This is that energy. I can't make this shit up. With the Knight of Wands, your masculine is just gonna pop the fuck up. Like, hello, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, and your master's gonna come to you correct, babe. What they want. I want to be committed to this. Whatever commitment is for your masculine, whatever commitment is for your personal journey. We know that everything is, not everybody's journey is romantic, y'all. Because some of y'all twin flames can be your mother, your kids, your etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Friends. Not everybody's shit is romantic. Okay? So please, number one rule on this shit, please don't get it twisted. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Whatever this energy is for you, your master's ready to come back and commit and get into their power. Because you know, the Hierophant, yes, it's a commitment card, but it's also a spiritual card. That's the, and then we got the High Priestess, right? It's counterpart of the High Priestess. So this is that energy. A lot of them have been learning in isolation. A lot of them have been gaining these downloads in isolation here. Yeah, moving away from distractions and isolation. This is something that you don't know. This is something that you do not see. As you are in this energy of taking this leap of faith, following God where God needs you to be, because you've been following and being obedient with God and comprehending that God is always going to work in your life, right? This is where that unexpected change happens. You know what I'm saying? This is where that unexpected change happened. And this is where the bossing up of your masculine comes in. Right? This is that energy in these moments of time. This is all off of what you've manifested, feminine. This is all off of the actions that you've taken, feminine. This is all off the self-love that you perfused out, feminine. Why? Look, counterparts, Hierophant. You tapped into this energy, the High Priestess. Tapping into your highest self. Tapping into your godly self. Tapping into that subconscious and cleaning out that subconscious to align with what you desire. This is you tapping into your God body. This is you tapping into what God needs you to do right now. This is that energy in these moments in time. You tapped into who you are, a divine feminine, all queens embodied. And if you're a male divine feminine or a masculine divine feminine, you're the emperor, all kings embodied. Okay, just switch the roles, okay? This is that energy because of that, because of you knowing who you are. Your master is now walking away from things that is not serving them. This is that energy. They're understanding that you are you're out of this world, feminine. You're out of this motherfucking world. You have put your masculine in a space where they had to reevaluate the pinnacles in their life. Okay, because you can change your life through analyzation. If you analyze the pinnacles that are in your life, what's a pinnacle? Person, place, or thing, right? And those will expire. Those are not meant to be here forever. But like I said, you can analyze your life through your pinnacles, your thought process, and your behavior. You can change your life. And this is what your masculine's understanding. Shit, let me look at my pinnacles. Let me look at my behavior. Let me analyze my behavior. Let me analyze my thought process on why I'm experiencing this. Now, a lot of them are getting it now to come home. This is like the kingdom of heaven. How do you get into the kingdom of heaven? You gotta be childlike, right? You're gonna have to release all that shit, right? You're gonna have to be transparent, right? You're gonna have to be in alignment, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. A lot of them are walking away from the hostility. I see this Knight of Sword as hostility to become better version of themselves, right? Because you working on yourself, you feminine transmuted the stressful energy. This is that energy in these moments in time. You took the pain and the suffering and the humiliation, transmuted that shit into strength, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Now you're tapped into that that state of nirvana, that happiness, that 10 of cups, whatever 10 of cups is for you, right? That state of nirvana, right? Because you are naturally happy. I'm talking to those that are naturally happy with themselves. Not those trying to prove some shit. Because I feel an energy here. Some of the feminists, a small percentage of y'all are trying to create this image to get a rise from your twin. Okay? Some of y'all are trying to create this image on your masculine shit. Right? Just a small percentage. Most of y'all, this is emotional contentment, happiness for self, because you're in this energy. Now your masculine's wanting to get in that energy. Now your masculine's analyzing their perspective. Now your masculine's in a position of looking at their life. We'll get, two more. We'll get two more for your masculine and one more for you to even out the energy, and then we'll wrap it there. What's going on with the masculine? What's going on with the masculine? Okay, one more for the feminine. Okay. Before all, let's address the bottom of the deck. A lot of this energy here with this devil energy, this has to do with addictions. This has to do with you saying that you, basically, this has to do with shit that you said you wasn't going to do no more. This is that energy in these moments in time. Those could be tests as well. A lot of you guys, this is mutually between y'all both, I feel, have released that ideology. Y'all have released certain things, but remember, you got to make sure you stay on your grind. You got to make sure that you're in an energy of burning off all cylinders, not allowing shit to seep in. Don't put band-aids on things, because this is where that I kind of turned it, but that devil energy comes back, because you thought that you secured the whole foundation, but you didn't. Make sure you're securing the whole foundation brick by brick by brick, so it's sturdy. All right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the masculine? Yeah, we got the Two of Wands in the Four of Cups. A lot of the masculines are ascending from the world. A lot of y'all's masculines want you, feminine, in the world with them. Okay, let me repeat that again, in case y'all didn't understand what the fuck I said, or comprehend what the fuck I said. A lot of y'all's masculines want you in the world with them. Right? As long as you are in the world with them, they cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know that ain't gonna work. That's not God's plan. You can't work like that, being in the world all the time. Sometimes you're gonna have to ascend to Zion. You're gonna have to go to home. You're gonna have to go to God. So this is that energy. Your masculine's understanding that I can't get to my feminine without going to God. I said that shit to my masculine one time. You can't get to me unless you go to God. God's going to always protect me. So that being said, God going to make sure any counterpart that comes into my direction, into my playing field, they've been screened. They've been screened. Because God will remove a motherfucker in a hot second. Oh, no. They're not equivalent. Mm-mm. Next. And sometimes that shit be not even like my will. Sometimes shit be just going out because God did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is that energy here. Like, your masculine is being warned by your by God that you're gonna have to come correct to this one. This is your divine feminine, right? You better acknowledge that shit. This is that energy in these moments in time. So a lot of them are reevaluating. Okay, with you feminine, we have the Three of Swords. You're no longer dwelling in pain overall. You're now in the space of, you've transmuted that. You've been working on yourself. You're back on your square, right? So a lot of you guys are getting back stable again. A lot of you guys are getting into the space of understanding who you are. A lot of you guys are in the space of growing and receiving. But you're also understanding that life is pain. So work is hard. You're understanding that. So there's no easy way around that, okay? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Let me hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, okay? Okay, remember, those collective readings will be on YouTube today, not on Instagram, okay? Because Instagram ain't working out with that, okay? So make sure you check those collective readings on YouTube. There will be a post up talking about it with the link in the little description area. So make sure you check out those collective readings on YouTube today. We should be back tomorrow on here, okay? I want you guys to have a good day, and bye-bye.